Hi, my name's Jo, and today I'm doing a workshop about healthy relationships for young people. Please could you share it with your young person or your young people and help them understand what is a good and healthy relationship. So here we look at what types of relationships there are. Now we have family. A family can include cousins, aunts, uncles, grandparents, parents, carers. You can be deemed as family, but also friends can be thought of as family members, depending on how close you are to them. Then you've got the romantic side of the relationships. Remember, the types of relationship depends on what kind of relationship that you have. Okay? Then you have the casual relationships. These are looking at teachers or strangers that you might meet or people you talk to on holiday. And then we could look at virtual relationships. These are people that you build and meet online. Now, with regards to virtual and online relationships, we've got to be really careful about safety. And with safety, I'd like to refer you to the workshop that we've done on online safety. And remember not to share too much personal information. Stay safe at all times. So here we look at what is a relationship. A relationship is the way two people or more behave towards each other. Now these can be different styles of relationship, from family members to strangers, etc. However, it's whether or not this is a toxic relationship or whether it's positive. So here we look at what is an unhealthy relationship. So an unhealthy relationship is basically to do with behaviour and feelings. Now bad behaviour and what is not right for a relationship is name calling, hitting, controlling, jealous, shouting and checking your phone. Now with this it can be classed as an abusive relationship or just a relationship that makes you feel sad and worthless, which is what we look at the feelings. Now with the feelings we've got hurt, tense. Again, I said worthless. We feel helpless, anxious, angry, afraid, cautious and scared. We may look in the mirror and think, I'm not worthy, I'm not good enough. For anyone to make you feel like that, that is classed as an unhealthy relationship. Here we have healthy relationships. Again, healthy relationships are made up of behaviour and feelings, and behaviour impacts feelings and feelings impact behaviour. So let's look at the behaviour side. It's so important to communicate. Communication is an essential part of any relationship. Listening and talking. So listening to someone else's problems, whether they're good or bad, and actually hearing what they're saying. Not just nodding and thinking, oh my goodness, this is boring, but actually listening and sometimes saying, oh, I'm really sorry to hear that, and just be able to talk back and show a little bit of empathy. Talking's so important. Without talking, how do people know what you're feeling and what you're thinking? And being able to communicate and look for a source of how to resolve that problem, if there is a problem, or even just to share good experiences and laugh. Laughter is so important. It's also understanding that, we've got to have boundaries in our relationships. And with boundaries comes space. So with boundaries, it's a case of, I don't want you checking my phone. I don't want you to see you every single day, or from the moment I wake up to the moment I go to bed. You need space and you need those boundaries, because with that becomes your independence. You don't want to be with each other 100% of the time, because you can feel suffocated and it can feel really, uncomfortable, and it can cause problems. So having your independence is really positive and good part of building a healthy relationship. Then we've got affection. Affection can be shown in any way, shape or form. It doesn't have to be physical contact. So we could be looking at kissing, giving each other a cuddle, and even more. It's also giving each other a smile, or saying something nice. You look really well today. What have you been up to? Because you are glowing. You look fab. You've got a nice tan. Have you been enjoying the garden? And respecting each other. Respect is such an essential part of any relationship. Respect is all about understanding and letting people listen, talk, allowing them to have their independence and space, and accepting their affection, being able to talk to each other and showing affection and having those boundaries all builds respect for each other. With this, we also have the feeling side. That mushy-gushy feeling of seeing someone, whether it's your aunt, your uncle, your mum, dad, brother, cousin, or even a partner. It can be anyone. Because a healthy relationship, you need to feel understood, and that links into communication as well as supported, safe, secure, trusted. And with trusted, it's telling someone something and knowing that that's not going to be the source of gossip, and that links into being respected. So people show you respect by treating you as you should be treated, and feeling healthy, that you're not feeling sick or getting stomach aches or headaches, anything like that. Feeling happy, singing, auditioning for X Factor. Well, you never know. We could have the next sort of, Rihanna or anyone like that you're really into. And feeling cared and looked after and needed. It's good to feel needed, and also to help someone who feels needed. To be believed and understood. Again, that goes back to communication and that excited feeling, as I said, that mushy-gushy feeling of seeing someone, knowing that you're going to feel supported, listened to and loved. So remember the acronym SAFE, S-A-F-E. Now this stands for say something, S. If you're not happy or you are happy about something, say something. You make me feel nice, or you make me feel really awful and uncomfortable. A. If you are feeling uncomfortable, ask them to stop. F. If you're feeling uneasy, remember that you go to E, exit. Walk away. There is no reason why anyone should feel unhappy or uneasy in any way, shape or form. So here we have information and support of where you can access. Now with the domestic abuse, we have Bright Sky, which is an app that you can download on any of your tablets, mobile phones, etc. We have the Hideout, Respect, the NSPCC, Young Minds, Bullying, and the National Bullying Helpline. With all of these, it doesn't have to be domestic abuse. It can be any relationship, whether it be with friends, family, or virtual or casual. Please remember, at the end of the day, stay safe. If you're in danger, call 999 and report that danger immediately. Goodbye, and I hope you've enjoyed this workshop. Take care and stay safe.